Alright guys, we got I'm going to do the review on the Coleman SaluSpa. You can see that, I guess, yeah. So, the hot tub from Coleman. Go through a couple points. It's winter right now, so keep that in mind. There's the unit. There's the unit. So, you know, filter in there, heater in there, circulator, and it also like sucks up air bubbles to throw into the tub. Now I left it covered for a second, just so you can see it covered, because it would have been hard. I'm going to take it off and hit it for you real quick. But so first of all, value. You know, my mother's had hot tubs for a long time. And they range from like $5,500. I mean, you can get cheaper ones, but you know, a good one, $5,000 to $7,000. I just got one right now, it's $7,000. Now, how much are you really going to use that? Well, you might use it a lot. I mean, therapeutic value of it, if you really want that and all that. That's great. That's awesome. I mean, you can use it. But I mean, this thing was $300. So if it's for adults, I mean, more like 3. But you know, if you're kind of small people, kind of small guys, good girls, I could definitely fit 4 people in there. You're gonna be touching your legs a little bit, but you know, if it's like you and your lady friend and then like another person, you know, and then their lady, you know, whatever. But you know, you're definitely not gonna be having like your family over and coming in it and everybody having a good time. You know, it's more for like your buddies and stuff and having a beer in. You know what I mean? But so value, okay, I could afford a new one of these every year, even if it broke, for 7 years. You know, whatever, and whatever, a long time and not get close to the price of a real one. Quality, super amazing quality. You can legitimately sit. I'm sitting on it right now. You can legitimately sit on the side of this very easily. You can actually lay across the top of it, which I'm not going to do right now. Easy maintenance. You just dump a little chlorine in there and keep it on. I guess it shuts off every 3 days and stops like getting hot and stuff, but you just put it back on. This little unit is fine. So it gets up to 104 and it stays there, and it bubbles. So you throw a little chlorine and a little cleaner in there, and you're all set. You know what I mean? I've had it for a couple weeks. Setup took me an hour and a half tops to set it up. Of course, you got to fill it up afterwards and then let it 24 hours to get hot. But I mean, it comes with this really nice top, an inflatable insert in the middle, so it's well insulated. Now, I've got it in winter. Now, one of the downsides is when you get in there and you throw the bubbles on, you only got about 15 minutes before it just starts to go down to 102, 101, and then 100. And then you're like kind of not going to want to be in there. So you in the winter, because I think it's the bubbles. Because when you put the bubbles on, now it's throwing cold ass air bubbles. I mean, it's like 20 degrees today. It is fighting it though and keeping it at 104 for me. But when I go in there later, it's only going to give me about 1 round. Now, maybe unless I don't use the bubbles, I guess you get a little more action out of it. But, so, it has an air ring. Okay. I guess I'll take this thing off, whatever. I mean, it's hot. So it's got a little lock. You push the lock off, and you push the bubbles, and then that's what happens. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. It is pretty amazing. I'm not going to leave it on because I don't want to kill the temperature on myself for later, because I'm actually going to use it tonight, so I don't want to lose all my heat. You know, right now, it takes a while to creep back up, so, you know, I'll just kind of, just whatever, you know what I mean? You saw it. It bubbles real good. It's an air ring that goes around the bottom. It's not jets or nothing, but you know, it's just inflatable. I got it on the patio. It comes with that little pad for the bottom. But dude, super awesome. If you're gonna, you know, you're gonna only get like 20 uses out of the thing a year or something, or whatever, you know. Dude, this thing is 1,000 times better than spending so much money on a. And those things are a pain in the ass too. They don't last forever. The real ones, you know, they get all gummed up. They start not shining. You know, they're not shiny no more. Take a lot of maintenance. You got to dump the water out of them, you know, sometimes. I mean, this thing, you would have to do that too, but I mean, you know, so, and it's 250 gallons, I guess, compared to like maybe double that, like 500 gallons. So, just a little review. dude, 2 thumbs up. I mean, for what you pay for and what you're getting and what you're asking for, oh, I think it exceeds all those levels. You know, for having a hot tub. And if you want it for like therapeutic value, dude, that thing, yeah, you're sitting on the ground, but it don't matter. You don't care once you're in there. So for therapeutic value, oh, dude, 5 thumbs up, because it does the exact same thing. Your body's hot for 20 minutes, and that's it. And it bubbles. So what else do you want, you know? I got a little chlorine and some cleaner for it. No problem at all. I'm going to put that top back on it. I try to keep the air off that unit in the back there, the heater thing, so it doesn't like cool off from air. But hey, yeah, dude, this thing's awesome. Coleman SaluSpa, boom.